What did Wizards of the Coast do this time? Well, they decided to take a page out of Amazon's book and with one of the most well-known and established properties in the world, Lord of the Rings. That's right. Wizards of the Coast saw Amazon defiling the corpse of Lord of the Rings and decided, hey, we want in on that. The people over at Wizard, in all their glorious wisdom, decided, let's do a Lord of the Rings card set, but we'll race swap the characters. So let me get this straight. You want to take some of the most beloved characters from one of the most well-known established franchises and just make them black.
Good luck.
Even though they clearly are said to be pale-skinned.
That is Caucasian from the mountains of Caucasus.
Fucking brilliant. You would think after all the bullshit that happened with Wizards, including the major catastrophe earlier this year, they would be laying low for a while. You know, getting their shit together and trying to make better products to, do right by their customers, their fans. Nah, that would take time and effort. And this is Wizards of the Coast we're talking about. So just like any other company these days, when they do something unbelievably fucking stupid and piss off their fan base, what's the easiest way out of the doghouse? Diversity and inclusion. Because let's be honest, nothing gets the geek website journalists pumping out those headlines like the newest inclusive thing and the nerd rage that follows right along with it. And yeah, I'm being part of the problem. But you know what? I'm saying my fucking piece because this shit honestly annoys the shit out of me. Why? Because it's the laziest bullshit that we are just expected to eat up like it's fucking chicken flavored fucking watermelon. But you know what the real fuckery is? Not only are they going with the diversity and inclusion bullshit they usually do, now they're trying to throw in originality. Let me say that shit again. According to them, putting brown skin on established characters, white characters, and one of the most well-known stories ever is originality to these people. Going by the statement from Wizards itself, the goal of this set is to express the story and setting of The Lord of the Rings through Magic the Gathering. Countless prior efforts have painted vivid pictures of this world, but our goal is a modern take on the work of J.R.R. Tolkien, lovingly crafted for an ever-expanding fandom. By literally just putting a brown coat of paint on characters. And while we're on the subject, here's a little side rant, if you will. And this goes to all the media companies and people pushing the whole diversity and inclusion bullshit, specifically talking in regards to black characters. You want an original idea? How about showing an intact, functional black couple or family? Key word there, functional. No stereotypes, no hood shit, and no Yas Queen Slade nonsense. Now you might be asking, Traveler, where the fuck is this coming from? It's simple. They damn sure didn't race swap Arwen. And let me be clear, this isn't a thing against interracial couples. That isn't the point of this little side rant. I'm pointing out that this is a reoccurring theme that myself and a lot of other people have picked up on. Because it seems pretty fucking hard for the diversity, inclusion, and now originality crowd to show a black couple without lumping stereotypes onto them. And look, I'm not saying race swap Arwen too. I'm saying you could have made a whole new story with a black king and queen in your multiverse. And that would have been original. But like I said before, that takes time, effort, and what's that word again? Oh yeah, creativity. But shit, we're in the modern era. That's not what companies do anymore. They instead find something that has a fan base and then decide to update it for modern audiences. Even if it disrespects the property itself, alienates the fan base, or sinks the entire fucking brand. And here's the thing. I actually like this artwork. Now, let me rephrase. I actually love this fucking artwork. I love the design of the characters and the art itself. You could have easily made them into their own characters. You literally have your own fucking multiverse. The whole Magic the Gathering multiverse that you write books and all these stories and all that shit on it. But nah, You decide to shove him into an already established property and not just shove him into it like Amazon did, literally replace the main character with him. And let's be real, they knew damn well this would stoke controversy. They're counting on it because they know the diversity and inclusion crowd will eat this shit up with a spoon just to own the racists. And it'll give them a bump in sales to try and offset the absolute fucking hammering they took earlier this year after the whole licensing bullshit. Now look, I'm sure you figured it out by now that I'm coming at this from the perspective of a black man. This bullshit irks the hell out of me because it's happening all over media. Low effort bullshit like race swapping characters instead of either making original stories starring black characters or actually putting forward stories about already established black characters. For all the talk of diversity and inclusion, I can only imagine the amount of original stories and black characters written by black people that get thrown in the trash for stupid shit like this. Hell, even as this shit is going on, you've got The Little Mermaid in theaters right now. They race swapped Ariel. And while that's stupid, what pisses me off about it is that they changed aspects of the story. So that tells me you didn't care about keeping the integrity of the original. So here's a simple question. Why didn't you just make a new story for a new Black Mermaid? Hell, you could have even made it about one of Ariel's sisters. But again, that would take effort and creativity. And these people are creatively fucking bankrupt. Hey, all right, I'm about to get off my soapbox for today. But one last thing. Stop supporting this low effort bullshit from these giant companies. They don't care. They just want your money. Diversity, inclusion, it's all a fucking smokescreen. They don't give two fucks about it. Because if they did, they wouldn't have characters they already have established, like Marvel, whole catalog of black characters. Where they at? Magic the Gathering has a fucking multiverse. Literally if you read the stories, it's about a multiverse. Instead of making a black king and queen with their own adventures and shit, now let's replace fucking Aragon. And I think it's Galadriel and a few others. It's absolute fucking nonsense. Stop supporting it. Anyway, y'all take care, and until next time, safe travels.